Welcome to the lesson, What are Forces?, where we're going to look at the effects of forces on an object's motion. The vocabulary words for this lesson are motion, force, speed, friction, and gravity. Did you know that if you drop a baseball and a basketball from the same height, they will hit the ground at the same time? It's true. Try it yourself. Why did the balls fall to the ground? Because of a force called gravity. Every motion is started by a force. Click the images to find out more about forces and motion. Motion means movement and is caused by a force. These boys are kicking a soccer ball. The amount of force determines how fast the ball goes. If the soccer player kicks hard, then the ball will go faster. There are many kinds of forces, but every force is a push or a pull. A push is a force that moves something away from you. A pull is a force that moves something toward you. You can push a button or pull a wagon. A child pulling a full wagon will need more force to move it than a child pulling an empty wagon. To go really fast on a bicycle, you have to push the pedals hard. Speed is how fast something moves. The speed of the bicycle is determined by the amount of force you apply. The amount of force you apply on an object can also change its direction. Apply a small amount of force, and the speed and direction change a little. Apply a large amount of force, and they can change a lot. Watch to see how different forces affect speed. As the boy applies more force, the bicycle goes faster. Click play to start the video. You may not have heard the words friction and gravity, but you have definitely dealt with these two forces. Click the images to find out more about these forces. What goes up must come down. Gravity is the force that pulls everything toward the center of the earth. All objects are pulled to the ground unless something holds them up. Friction is the force that slows or stops things that are touching. It's easier to move an object on a smooth surface because there is little friction. Ice has little friction, so it's easy to slide on ice. Grass and gravel can cause a lot of friction. It is not as easy to slide on them. What will happen when the boy kicks the ball using a big force? Click your answer. That's right. The amount of force determines the speed of an object. With great force, the speed will be fast. Gravity is a force that pushes objects toward the ground. Do you agree with this statement? Click yes or no. That's not correct. In fact, gravity is a force that pulls objects toward the ground. You've learned a lot about forces and how they affect an object's motion. You've learned that a force is a push or pull and starts every motion. Something that is moving is in motion. A force can be used to change an object's direction and speed. All objects are pulled to the ground by gravity unless something holds them up. Friction is a force that slows or stops things that are touching. Now that